Hello, and welcome to Allegedly, a pop culture podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. I grew up with celebrity drama from Us Weekly, People, TMC, all thanks to my best friend, mom, and co-host, Beth.
Bonjour.
Pop culture becoming our way of life, so here we are, tuning in to discuss our top stories of the week.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
We are French today.
That was French. Bonjour.
So we're sticking with a thing. Mom's going to say hello in a new language every week.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
We did not, unfortunately, have an episode last week. Life just kind of happened. We had Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, a lot of preparations happening.
Yeah.
But now it's over. How are you feeling?
Good. It's all over. Our house looks like Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving never happened. Dwayne has put everything back up and our house looks kind of sad now.
Well, now you get to put stuff up for Christmas.
After my birthday.
After your birthday.
Not allowed till after.
Okay, well, next Friday is your birthday.
Yeah, so we can do it next Saturday.
One more week of being sad.
Yeah. One more week of normalcy, because I like it just plain.
Plain.
Yeah.
How was Friendsgiving?
We had such a great turnout. We had 31 people. Everyone brought a dish. Everyone sat around the fire. We had friends. We had neighbors. We had family. Did we have family?
I was the family.
You were
You
the
didn't
family.
invite your family.
Okay, so I had my family, daughter. That was about, and Anna and Sandra are related.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah. It was fine.
Hosting is cumbersome.
It's a lot. It's a lot to do. You did well, though.
I like, if I could just do parties, I mean, not necessarily my parties at my house, but if I could have a job to just throw parties, oh, it'd be a dream. I would love to just set up, decorate.
It looked great. You had a cute little backdrop
I
and
love
some
doing that stuff.
hay bells
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that was super cute.
Pumpkins and scarecrows was the theme.
I truly don't think you'll ever be able to top the white trash birthday party for Dwayne last year. I think that was the best decoration.
Yeah.
Everything was great.
Yeah. This year we're going to do a disco for his birthday in April.
Oh, April. Okay.
Yeah.
A disco.
Disco.
Here?
Yeah.
At the house?
Yeah.
Mm.
So get your afros out and your bell bottoms.
Afros and bell bottoms.
I think I'm going to go with like a roller girl theme.
Okay.
Because I have skates.
Are you going to be able to skate around?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't forget to practice before.
Oh, yeah. I think Dwayne's actually hidden my roller skates because he doesn't want me to like fall down and break a leg or something.
What, you were so excited when you first got those
Yes.
about a year, maybe year and a half, 2 ago.
I got them for my birthday in California, so it's like 3 years ago. And I didn't have a job, so I didn't have any insurance yet. And he was like, please don't fall down. And I put them on, and his driveway was sloped in California, and I kind of scared myself.
Did you fall or just like
I did not fall.
Like get all stumbly?
Yeah, I got stumbly, and I was like, oh my God, this is a little scary. But I think with a little practice, just be like jumping rope. I can figure it out.
I haven't brought my roller skates out ever since I fell, so I get it, being a little nervous.
Yeah.
I wonder what Brandon and I'll do. We'll have to come up with a theme, a little costume together.
Yeah. But Dwayne already has like
Bell bottoms,
an afro, a crazy like wild shirt, some platform
Why?
shoes.
Was that Halloween one year or something?
I think it was up for Halloween one year. And he just doesn't throw stuff away.
How old were you in the disco era?
I wasn't born.
That's the 60s?
It was like the early 70s.
Early 70s.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I want to do a decades party where you could just come as your own decade.
For your birthday?
No, for his.
Oh, for his.
Yeah. But he said no.
Because it's his birthday.
And he wants a disco. So I'm going to find like a disco ball and neon lights and stuff. I think it'd be cute.
Yeah. You can make like a little skating rink in your backyard.
I wonder if they have like rent a skating rink or something.
They might. I know I've definitely seen like the ice skating ones, like you can rent and like someone will come set it up for you. So there's got to be something similar to that.
Yeah. I mean, all we would need like some sheets of plywood and some skates.
Papa could give you some sheets of plywood.
Yeah. Papa can make it.
What are you going to do for your birthday since it's coming up?
I don't know. I mean, 46 is just, bleh. I didn't even realize it was my birthday until like two weeks ago.
When I mentioned it?
Yeah. I'm like, holy shit. I'm going to be 46. That's nuts. We're all supposed to go out. My friend's birthday was just
Last week?
this week.
Oh, this week. Oh my God.
Tuesday, maybe?
This
Wednesday?
whole like Thanksgiving and like me not working after Thanksgiving is like really messing with my brain.
Oh, I know. I did not go to work on Wednesday, and I work from home Monday, Tuesday. So I've been home since.
Do you even know what day it is?
I've been home since Friday.
You left early Friday, didn't you?
No.
No.
I worked all day that Friday. Friday a week ago. And then I don't go back into work till next Wednesday.
Oh my gosh. Do you go stir crazy when you don't?
Absolutely not. I don't even want to go to the store. I love being here. If I could just have everything delivered to me.
What would you do? What do you do all day?
I don't know.
You don't have hobbies. Like you're not painting or doing puzzles.
Well, I'm rolling into season 7 of Grey's Anatomy.
True. I guess that's where your time
I've got
is
2
going.
episodes left on season 6, and then I'm rolling into season 7.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. George has already died. Izzy already left. That's really the big stuff. Denny's obviously gone, died. But I'm not prepared for, McDreamy to leave and
That's later though. You've got a little bit of time.
good. Or the big plane crash with.
Oh my God, when Lexi dies?
Yeah, when Lexi
Is Lexi
dies.
even on the show yet?
Yeah, Lexi's on the show.
McStevie's there too?
McSteamy's there. Callie in Arizona. Teddy is already there.
I never liked
Owen.
Teddy.
I love Teddy.
She's
And
a
she was
horse.
on. I love
think
her.
that's why.
And she's been on so many different shows.
No way.
Yeah, she was on like Boston Legal and Boston Public. Yeah, she was a teacher and she was a lawyer.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's got to be in with like the Shonda Rhimes people. And then she was like a paramedic in a show. She's in a lot of shows. I like her a lot.
I was babysitting not that long ago, and I started Boston Legal.
Really?
Yeah, I made it through like just a few episodes.
Yeah, I don't know if it holds up.
It was fine. I mean, I watched like maybe 3.
Yeah.
But it was good. Like it was. I feel like I could be on today, honestly.
Really?
What's? Oh my God! What is Denny Crane?
Yeah.
Denny Crane. Denny Crane has a son who is also Denny Crane. It's Freddie Prinze Jr. who is his son.
What? I didn't know that.
It's crazy.
And they're the lawyers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember watching it, but
Yeah, it's just a lot office.
yeah. Yeah. We've watched a lot of movies while I've been home. Dwayne has been sick. He did not even barely make it out of the bedroom for Thanksgiving we had here.
Yeah, he didn't even eat. He drank tea at the table, and that was it.
Yeah, and then that went right through him. Literally, I don't know what was wrong with him. I don't know if he has food poisoning. I don't know if he had just like a stomach flu. But poor thing, like he's lost literally 4 pounds in
He
a
doesn't
day and a
go
half.
very many places, so I can't imagine him catching something. Like,
No.
where would he have caught something and from who?
And why don't I have it? I mean,
Maybe I have a better immune system. I don't know.
because I'm so healthy.
You could be. Brandon never gets sick, and it's always me. And Brandon shouldn't have a good immune system, but he does.
So Dwayne he just now ate some leftover Thanksgiving food. So hopefully that stays in his belly. But the sound of his belly was making some crazy noises.
He may not appreciate you talking about his crazy stomach.
But that's all. I didn't say anything. I didn't say what was coming out of his
Stop.
stomach. Poor thing. I hope he does feel better.
I know. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, our Thanksgiving at your house, it was fine. It was good.
Yeah.
We had...
I mean, it was in and out. Like I downloaded, because we don't have cable. So I downloaded.
I cannot believe you expected people to stay for the Cowboys game.
I thought that's what people do.
Not when your dad eats and leaves every time. Like, you should have known how it was going to go.
And he was like, besides you, he was the last one there. He's normally like there knocking on the door at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, they got there like just before me.
Just before you, yeah.
Well, he takes a long way, and it takes him like an hour and a half to get here when it only should take 45 minutes.
He takes a Beltline all the way around Dallas.
Oh, insane.
Oh, he tells Dwayne, just take Beltline. He was like,
absolutely not.
That's like 3 hours long.
Funny. Your granddad, what do you call him?
Papa Clyde.
Oh, duh. Everyone calls him Papa Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made an
96.
appearance. He said he was 95.
Oh, yeah. He's working on 96, he said. Yes. My Aunt Mary brought him up. He is a tough old cowboy that is working on 96 years old and thinks that he can still work in the yard.
He's getting on riding lawnmowers.
Riding lawnmowers.
Literally, he's
and
telling me that.
Breaking horses. He just... His body's giving out, but not his mind.
That's what happens.
I know.
Oh, no. No, they're both giving out.
That's true. That's true.
But that's what happens when you get older. Like, that's insane. He's 96.
Yeah. And he hasn't seen my dad probably
They said, like, someone said 50 years, but that's not true because Papa's not that old. I mean,
I'm not 50.
You're not, yeah. 30 years? It has to be 40 years. You're 46.
I know that they were, same with my aunt. Like, they haven't seen my dad probably since my first marriage, which was in 2001.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
22 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So when Papa Clyde was leaving, my dad went and shook his hand and was like, oh, it's nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well. And Papa Clyde just looked at him like, just another person. And I was like, Papa, do you know who this is? This is my dad. And he was like, oh my gosh.
You didn't know who I was either when I walked up to him. Aunt Mary had to ask him if he knew who I was. And she said Jordan. He was like, oh, what?
Yeah. I thought he would think I was you or you or me.
I don't think I look like you when you were my age at all.
No. True.
Not.
True. Yeah.
But it was nice. It was sweet.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
What'd you do the rest of the day?
Literally, I don't even think you backed out of the driveway before I had changed clothes, washed my face, and was in pajamas.
True, because I had to air up my tires, and you came out and were like, what are you doing? And you were literally in pajama pants and like a loose top. You had no makeup on. And I had been out of the house maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, not the most.
I told Dwayne, I was like, I'm not doing anything until I wash this full face of makeup off and change clothes. Like, you see me in makeup, it's not long after before I'm going to wash my face off. So we didn't do anything. Dwayne literally started having stomach issues. Yeah.
Are you planning on doing any Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping?
No.
Do you ever?
No. I don't think I did Black Friday since you were probably in 6th grade.
We literally did it once, and it was in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only time I've ever done it. I've never wanted to.
No.
I know somebody who used to go every year, like him and a friend would go. They would wake up in the middle of the night just to go shopping at the mall to like get deals. But I don't even feel like deals are the same anymore.
No, and you can get everything online.
Exactly.
Like, I don't go shopping when it's not a deal. But we went to the movies today, and I went to Hobby Lobby and Academy and thinking like, oh, if yarn's on sale, I'm going to get some yarn. Maybe it's a Black Friday deal. Wasn't on sale, didn't get it. But Academy, I mean, there were probably 150 people in line.
No way. And they don't have very many registers.
And no, I was like, if I found something, there would be no way I was standing in this line.
No, it's not worth it.
No, I would just get online and get it.
I went to the grocery store the night before Thanksgiving. And I went to like a small town grocery store because I was going to my dad's. And the lines were insane.
Yeah.
I needed 3 tiny things that Walmart didn't give me. And I swear, people were like lined up from the last register, maybe like 6 aisles down in a line waiting. I would be like, no, thank you. I'm leaving.
Yeah. No, not doing it.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Dwayne does all the shopping, so I don't even have to go. I don't even know when the last time I've been to a grocery store or a Walmart. No, I just...
Wow.
No. He's like, tell me what you need.
We do Walmart Plus most of the time, so I don't have to go to the grocery store too often.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Dwayne goes with all the old people during the day, like on a Monday or something.
Yeah, he also follows like, the coupons and
Yeah.
sales papers and whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We've spent 15 minutes talking about our day.
Yeah. We didn't talk about the movie we just saw.
No, we did just see a movie. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure.
Okay. Well, we used our Black Friday to go to a movie, and we saw the Hunger Games Ballad of Songbird and Snakes.
Yes.
Snakes and Songbirds?
Yes.
I don't know. The Hunger Games prequel. And it was so good.
It was so good.
I liked it.
Do you know, I went in blind. I hadn't seen a preview. I didn't know who was in it. I didn't know what it was about. You just said, hey.
You had no idea?
No clue. You said, hey, let's go see
Yeah.
the prequel. I was like, I'm down because I love the Hunger Games.
Yeah. Because we used to go see them every year for your birthday.
Yes.
And
that's crazy. This came out right on my birthday, too.
I know. They keeping it on track. I don't know how that works. But yeah, it was good. I knew it was a prequel. I knew it was about snow. And that was pretty much it. I knew he like fell in love with a girl, and obviously something had to go wrong for him to be like crazy, scary, evil.
Yeah. Do you think she lived?
Totally. She got away. She freaking realized he was crazy and left his ass. Like she saw
He
it
did.
happen.
A switch flipped in him.
It was scary, and you could see him go from nice to like
his nostrils
evil.
started to flare, and
he
was
looked
just
bigger. Like he was like breathing heavy, and his eyes looked scary.
Yeah.
And they were playing like scary music. Like they were letting you know, like this is it.
This is
He's
it.
not the same.
He's not the same.
And then when he tried to shoot her, he was all done.
I thought he hit her.
He hit her earring, I think. That's why he picked up the earring off the ground.
Well, do you think when she left the house to go, like, leave and be like, hey, I'm going to go fishing, do you think she was like, I'm out?
Yes, already, because he had already lied to her about
the killing.
Sorry, spoiler alert. I feel like if you want to see this movie, probably fast forward.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert.
Also, we haven't really said anything about it. The plot.
What do you mean? We've said some things. Anyway, so I think as soon as he lied about killing 3 people.
Yeah. But he covered it up. He was like, my former self was the third.
That sounds so dumb, and she did not fall for it.
I'd have been like, oh, that makes total sense.
And that's why he wouldn't have lasted a second in the Hunger Games. It was good.
It was good.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the Hunger Games now.
Yeah, that's probably what Dwayne and I'll do tomorrow.
Because I saw some things like that connect from the prequel to the Hunger Games. Like apparently Katniss's like little sound played at certain times.
The Hanging Trees song.
And then that song.
Her name. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That's what we did.
The White Rose.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whole saying that they kept saying, the snow always falls last. Snow, what is it? What did he say?
Oh, on top.
Snow always falls on top is iconic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so cool.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I wish we had something like that we could say.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Have our own little slogan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was it.
All right.
Good movie.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 recommend. I mean, I was literally like covering my eyes for a lot of it. It's so scary.
It's so long. It was like 2.5 hours.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't like seeing people kill people. And it's like, it really like fucks me up in the brain to think about like humanity literally would collapse. And like, they're right. Like you put people in an arena and say only one of you surviving.
Yeah. It's kill or be killed.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
It's so scary. Didn't like that. And then all of them being young and like just kids.
Oh my God. The Down syndrome child that was in there. Mm-hmm. Thank God they didn't do like a
scary, brutal death.
A scary, brutal death for her, because I would have literally left. She was so sweet.
She was cute.
So cute. I was like, no, they can't do that.
Yeah, they definitely put on heartstrings immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that. She held her hand walking into the arena.
No.
But she stayed hidden. I don't remember how she died.
I can't either.
I don't know. There's just murder everywhere.
Did the snakes get her?
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah. She was like, is it over?
Oh, stop. Stop. Anyway.
All right. So
moving on.
First story, I feel like has been a big, well, it's been big between you and me, I guess. It's big in the world. It should be big if it's not already. Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy apparently is like evil, crazy, scary.
Yeah.
Which you can touch on those conspiracies too if you want. But so Diddy got sued by an ex-girlfriend, Cassie, who is a singer.
Yeah.
I read the full lawsuit.
You
sent it
read
to
the whole thing.
But
Yeah.
I read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, trigger warning, he drugged her, made her have sex with other men, like, in front of him, and, like, just kept supplying her with drugs and, like, he beat her. He hid her away in hotels so no one would know how bad he beat her. She was, like, an up-and-coming singer at the time and 19 and signed to his label. And she thought he was going to be, like, a mentor and all that kind of stuff. No, he, like, coerced her into dating him. And she had even thought the age gap was weird at first.
Yeah.
But then he, like, showered her with, like, gifts and, like, said her music couldn't come out unless she did this. And bodyguards and security and stuff like that saw her get abused and didn't help her. They, like, she mentioned one of the housekeepers or somebody, like, cried seeing her because she was so badly beaten, and everyone just complied and, like, locked her away, hid her from her family. Like, he paid for everything. It was crazy.
Well, I saw an interview with Aubrey O'Day, who was in the Making the Band.
Yeah, he had a show on MTV or VH1, one of those.
Yeah. And how bad that he screwed them over. She, like, gave all the numbers of, like, well, if we sold this many albums at this much and he took this percentage, then that should leave us with this amount, and we have nothing. And all the other girls signed an NDA, and I said, fuck that, I'm not signing that.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, like, so Cassie's lawsuit literally dropped the next day. The next day. Within 24 hours, he paid her. I would love to know the amount of money he paid her.
It'll come out.
I hope so.
She probably won't say it because she has the NDA that's been signed, but her husband is the one that's spouting up all the
saw
stuff.
He had posted something on his Instagram story alluding to Diddy being gay and, like, needing to come out and, like, letting things go.
50 Cent posted, or he was on Charlemagne the God podcast, and he had tweeted, 50 Cent had tweeted something about Diddy being fruity, and Charlemagne the God was just like, well, let's talk about that. And he's like, oh, I don't know, trying to, like, shy away from it. And he, like, literally read the tweet, and he was just like, I stand by what I said. He's fruity. And he wanted to take me shopping when I first came out. And he was like, let me take you shopping. And 50 was like, I don't need someone to take me shopping. I've got money. Like, I make money. And it was weird. So it just goes to show, like, the camps that Diddy would put on. I forgot what it was called. Some kind of recruitment, for pop stars. Justin Bieber and Usher both attended these camps. And I think it was just a lot of sexual activities and drugs and on the down low kind of.
That's crazy. Stuff. Diddy's name, I feel like it was you. Whenever you were talking about Will Smith a few weeks ago, you threw out Diddy in these underground parties and stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, since Cassie's lawsuit came out, Diddy's, like, now been accused of sexual assault for the third time.
The third time, yeah.
Is it all, like, similar to the same thing, like drugging?
Yes. This
abuse?
girl said that Diddy, but this was back in, like, 91 that this happened, that she said that he drugged her, took her into the bedroom, choked her, raped her, left her on the bed, and then another guy, some Adam Allen or something like that, came in and raped her also. And she's now coming out, and he's saying it didn't happen, of course, but I think it did. Something did. But that's the same, a couple of weeks ago I was telling you about the statute of limitations in New York that lifted so they could file all these charges on Trump. Well, now all the people are now filing charges on people 20 to 30 years later. Jamie Foxx just got charged with sexual assault from 2015, I think it was, in New York. But this would be the same time. I mean, this is during when he was with Katie Holmes. But the girl is allegedly saying that she was taking a picture with him he went up her shirt and down her pants forcefully. So she is filing charges on him.
But he has come out to say, like, this is completely false. Like, it never happened.
Yeah.
And this woman has previously filed this same claim. And that they proved it was, like, dropped and dismissed before. And he believes it's going to be dropped and dismissed again.
I hope so.
He's, like, about to go after her lawyers for bringing this back up in court and stuff.
So crazy. That's the same with like Steven Tyler. Like the charges that are filed against him were 30 years old.
And Axl Rose?
Axl Rose, yes. This was, I think in the 80s it happened with the girl for him. But he's saying, like, I never met the girl. I don't know who it is. But, I mean, you're a rock star in the 80s.
Rock star in the 80s, hair bands. Like, you had groupies. You were just, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But it's all in New York, and it's all stemming from the statute of limitations that was lifted.
Because that's only in New York.
It's only in New York. Yeah, all these charges are being filed in New York.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Wow, that's nuts. I can't believe that. Well, I guess going off of rappers, have you seen Kanye kind of being in the news again? Kanye and his wife have apparently, they were reported to have broken up.
And her name's Sensory?
Bianca.
Oh.
Sensory.
Oh, that must be her last name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So her family staged like an intervention.
Good.
Because they were saying that who she is with Kanye and like in the media is not her, which they were just like, they were banned from the gondolas.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
She was like giving him a blowjob on this, like on the gondola ride. And there's pictures in public. Everyone is around. And he's making her walk around in like tight fitting outfits, like nipples out, like barely covering anything.
One outfit, her whole head was covered. Like she was in like looked like a pillowcase over her head.
Yeah. So apparently her family's never been a fan of Kanye, and they all questioned like, well, you know, about her marrying him and
like, what does he want with her?
A doll. The same thing he wanted with Kim Kardashian, and the same thing he wanted with Julia Fox, who admitted to never having sex with him. He was only paying for things. I feel like it's all just image and publicity for him. So her family, like, were feeling like it's taking a toll on her, like she wasn't who she actually is anymore. And they somehow finagled her back to Australia and like got her separated from him. And they were taking a break. Like she was reevaluating everything, which fair. Like,
yeah. I mean, I wonder if he's like supplying her with drugs or like pills to like keep her out of her right mind.
I don't know. Or he could just be buying her expensive things like money and power talk.
Yeah, but does she see the impact it's having on like the media? Like what she's being portrayed?
I mean, in the media, page 6 says that she chose to go home, and like it was made clear that Kanye wouldn't be with her, like in the like their trips that they were going on. Like she was going home to take a break, and like she went, but literally just a couple days ago. So I don't know, just recently.
We don't know days this week.
I don't even know what day it is today, but it was published a few days ago, 2 days ago. They're reunited. Her hair is back to being brunette, but she's still like in like a bikini type style shirt and a skirt. And like they're partying in Dubai. They're partying with Chris Brown and Ty Dolla $ign and like some more rappers.
Who parties with Chris Brown?
Who I don't understand, and I'll never understand. I will stay on my like high horse soapbox that Chris Brown should be canceled like forever and always.
Yeah.
Like he's an abuser. Multiple women have come out with that. Like
the fact that
he should not have a career.
Are still a fan of him. No,
it's gross. And what does that say about the people who listen to him?
Yeah, it's gross.
It's not okay. Anyway, so people were like commenting on the post like of them being together. Like you can see them laughing and giggling together, and they're still like saying like, you know, praise God, my guy's still married, like happy for Kanye and like love to see it. And
do you think they're legally married?
Yeah, it came out that they actually are. Because for a long time it was like alleged wife, but just recently it was like confirmed that they are legally married.
Well, North was with him in Paris maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And what, I just don't know how you can feel secure letting your kids go with him. Like he's mentally unstable.
He went to Dubai with North. and
Paris,
Bianca.
Dubai, same thing.
Jet setting. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Did you see the clip from this past week's Kardashians where North was roasting Kim's Met Gala look with the designer right there?
Yes.
And he was like, this is my worst nightmare. Oh my God. It was so funny.
He was like, I'm being read to filth by a 9-year-old. I saw the TikTok clip, and she was looking at other
she was rating everyone's outfits after.
And she said to Pete, she was like, Pete, you're going to the gala, not a gas station.
Gas station chic.
But I saw the clip, and she was talking about Kim's, like, that pearl.
Yeah.
And she was like, Kim was like, there's a way you can say it nice and still state your opinion. She was like, okay, well, I'm just going to say, I support you, but those pearls look like they came from the dollar store.
Yeah, Kim was like, you can be like, I don't really like what you're wearing. So North literally repeats back, I don't really like the necklace, and I don't really like the pearls.
And then I saw Kendall and Kylie talking, and they were talking about the Met Gala and how North and Penelope was like, oh, Kendall's like, North, did you like my outfit? And she was like, oh my God, I loved yours. Yours was the best. And Kendall was like, oh, that's so nice. I'm so glad that I was your favorite. And she's like, your mom told me that my outfit was the favorite too. And she was like, my mom was lying. She did not like your outfit.
People are saying online that North is Kim's karma.
Oh, yeah.
Coming right back. It's so funny.
That's so funny. And she just looks so much like Kanye. It's so funny. It's so cute.
She dressed up as Kanye for Halloween, I think.
Yeah.
Well, she had multiple Halloween costumes. She was a princess too. But she dressed up as Kanye.
She's so funny.
Yeah, she really is. She's ruthless. I mean,
do you
kids
see her
are brutal.
eating that onion?
North.
Kim was like at the table, like talking to the cameras, and she was like, "Oh, Northy, what are you doing? Like, you're not gonna eat that, are you? Like, you're so weird." And she picked up a white onion, and bit into it like an apple.
Ew, that's gross.
She was like, "I don't know why she does these things." And Kim's just trying to be like so like proper and media savvy and like knows the camera's on her. She's like, I just don't know why she's doing these things.
I read online that apparently North like runs Kim.
Oh, for sure.
But I feel like you can tell.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's like. Like, because Kim obviously wants her kids to still be, have their dad in their life. Like North was just with Kanye. But like what it's like to co-parent with Kanye West, and like what's said about Kim and what's said about Kanye, and like being a child of divorce is rough. I really want to know the inner ear for that one specifically.
Yeah.
All right, next, going back to Thanksgiving, Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Did you see her?
I did. My whole family was like loud, and they were just talking about her, and like I couldn't even hear her sing much.
Yeah.
But they were reacting, so it was funny. Like I'm sitting here eating my food in the background, watching everyone. Poor old lady,
77 years old, and she came out in a Dallas Cowboy
which I expect
cheerleader
nothing
outfit.
less. Like that's iconic. That's so Dolly Parton of her.
She said this is the biggest thing that she's ever performed in her whole career.
I believe it because she stopped performing a long time ago, and Cowboy Stadium is huge.
Yeah.
Or AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But
The biggest production, the biggest
No
audience.
way.
Yeah. She said she's always wanted to do it, but she's always had other obligations. But she said this is the biggest thing that she's ever done.
Wow.
77 years old.
That's crazy. I mean, she was having to hold on to the star. I was like, that's showing her age for sure.
Well, it's so crazy because like if you see her actual performing, like not the Super Bowl, she always wears these like bedazzled gloves because she doesn't want the skin on her hands to show her age, like how old she really is. Yeah. And she was in a full nylon bodysuit.
Yeah.
The bedazzled.
Yeah. There was no way you're going to see old lady skin. I was
No.
like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's smooth.
But like her teeny tiny waist and her little bitty legs.
One of my cousins was like, I've never seen Dallas Cowboy shorts fit loosely.
And then she was like, she had like the little Britney Spears headphone microphone on. So she wasn't holding a microphone.
I was wondering how
Yeah.
she was singing. I was like, is she lip singing? Because I couldn't
She was for
see it.
sure lip syncing, number one. But she just had like this little old lady dance with her hands, just like Jolene, just with her little
Literally,
hands.
my grandma is about the same age sitting on the couch. I'm like, I cannot imagine
Can you,
my tiny little grandma being up there like Dolly Parton.
No. I mean, the boobs alone.
They gotta be heavy.
They gotta be. And do you know that she has her husband of whatever?
Nobody knows what he looks like because he doesn't go out in public.
But they've been married like 50 years.
Yeah.
He's never seen her without makeup.
No way.
Never. Never seen her without a wig. Never seen her without
Does
makeup.
she wake up before him?
Yes. Yes. She said she don't want to lose that.
That is so
Spark.
scary to me. I mean, fair enough, I guess.
But
That's your
can
spark.
you have makeup and your hair done 77 years old every freaking day?
Dolly Parton sure can.
I don't want to get out of my pajamas 5 days a week unless let's get full on glam.
My hair literally goes in a bun, like in a clip. Like
I'm sitting here
No.
with like 3-day-old hair now.
I've got Frosted Flake crumbs like on my shirt. I got powdered donuts just smeared over here. Like, sorry. I killed that spark a long time ago.
Right?
77 years is a long time, or 50 years is a long time.
Oh,
Oh my
gosh.
Speaking of just Thanksgiving performances, Jack Harlow, do you know who that is? He's like a young white rapper from Kentucky.
Have you seen the viral trend?
No.
You haven't. I mean, our For You page on TikTok, Jordan, has got to be so
Well, I haven't been on TikTok much at all, honestly, and in a while, actually.
So his new song, the I'll Choke You, but I Ain't Trying to Kill You, I'm a Vanilla Baby, that song.
Okay.
It's a new trend that all these white males, vanilla men, are singing, and all these black women and older women are just like, who are these hot ass vanilla men coming out singing this song? And there's this one guy, he has a TikTok. I mean, he's got a lot of followers, but he is, I mean, he looks like he works for,
Yes.
I don't even know. Just a plain Jane dude. He's got glasses. He's got brown hair. He's got a little brown scruff. He's just a normal dude. He's got like Star Trek posters on his wall.
Okay.
And he is in the camera and he's singing this song, and he does a little throat choke, and then he does like the little V sign for vanilla, and he's doing a Rubik's Cube, but he's not looking at it, and he's just doing his fingers like, you know, fast, quick, and solves this Rubik's Cube and throws it over his shoulder, and it has blown up the internet. This man with this Rubik's Cube. All these vanilla babies are coming out
That's so
of the
funny.
woodwork because of the song. And I didn't even know who Jack Harlow was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I do like the song.
I went to a music festival in Atlanta 2 years ago now, and the girl I went with is like super obsessed with him. She really was at the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, first off, I felt kind of like out of my age. I feel like everyone around me was like way younger, because I think at the time he was kind of performing like colleges and stuff like that. But anyway, they were like, everyone was just off the walls. I've never felt so crowded in my life for this like one
nightmare
person. It was insane. But literally everyone knew the words. Like they were jumping, screaming, like hyping him up. It was crazy.
I just saw a clip. He's on Call Her Daddy, and
Oh, I did see that.
I didn't even know what he looked like. I mean, he's just a plain old vanilla baby.
He looks
also
like he's from Kentucky. He's got a friend who was also on stage at his performance, which back to that, his performance apparently was trash. I don't know. But apparently he flopped. People were like complaining about it.
What else does he sing? Do you know?
Mom, I can't think off the top of my head. I'll have to play you some in a second.
I only know the vanilla
No,
baby.
you'll know a couple of them. Oh, now I can't even think. Anyway, and so he had like a friend on stage too. I did some like Instagram stalking today, but the guy in like the background while he's performing is just like dancing, like hyping him up, and he's like rapping. But this guy is the epitome of Kentucky, and I'm gonna have to show you, because if I had to draw a person from Kentucky,
Did he have jorts? Cut off shorts?
no, but he had like
Tank top?
a free somebody shirt on.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, poor Jack Harlow. Like, he disappeared to Kentucky for a whole year to write his new album. And this was like his comeback out kind of thing, because his last album flopped so bad. People were expecting it to like blow up, be really good.
Is he Taylor Swift's friend?
No, he's not.
Who's the... Oh, Jack Antonoff.
Yes, who's married to Margaret Qualley.
I don't know.
Qualley. Yes, you do. You know who she is. She was in
I don't even know who
The
Jack
Maid.
Antonoff is.
The Maid, the show where she has a daughter.
Okay. Yeah.
She's the daughter of... Oh my God, what's her name? She's got curly brown ringlet hair. She was in Polly. She was the grown-up girl in Polly. And that's the only thing I can think of her of. Who's the guy in Polly?
Ben Stiller?
No, he's blonde. He was in Something About Mary.
Ben Stiller?
No, he was. You're right. Jay Maher.
Oh, okay.
Jay Moore? Jay Maher?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Jay Maher.
Yeah. Okay.
Or Jay Moore. I have no idea.
I don't even know anymore. Hold on. What's her name? Dang, I'm wrong. That's not even her.
Scratch that.
Wow. I could have swore on my life. Well, I know her mom because her mom was also in The Maid. Her mom was the mother of her in The Maid.
I've never seen The Maid.
It was like a hit on Netflix.
I know, but I'm not into ones that are going to just make me cry. I don't want to cry. I don't want to be sad.
Andie MacDowell.
Oh, okay.
Andie MacDowell's her mom.
Oh, okay.
That's who I was thinking of. And now my whole life is ruined that she is not the grown-up girl.
Jack Harlow? Are we talking about Jack Harlow or Jack Antonoff now?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about Andie MacDowell not being the little girl from Polly. And Margaret Qualley, who is the daughter of Andie MacDowell, is married to Jack Antonoff, who is Taylor Swift's producer, friend, everything, who is not Jack Harlow.
Polly is with Jennifer Aniston.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's with Ben Stiller
and Jennifer Aniston.
Polly is with the parrot. Jay Moore is the parrot Polly who lived with this little girl who flew away, and she like tries to find her bird.
No, Polly.
Along came Polly.
Okay,
is what
that's
Jennifer
Polly.
Aniston is. And she's literally Polly, but Polly Paulie, Polly the boy, not Polly Pocket, Polly.
Or Polly Shore?
Or Polly Shore is Paulie. Paulie.
I don't know.
Anyway.
That took some twists and turns right there.
But I feel like that's usually how it just works. Anyway.
Yeah.
Are those the only two Thanksgiving games? Like, there's only two performances I've seen. I've only ever watched like the Cowboys ones, but I know Jack Harlow apparently bombed. And people compared his stage.
Oh, he played on the other game?
Yeah. He was the Thanksgiving halftime show for the Detroit Lions.
Yikes.
And
I don't feel like that's a really good.
He was in like this little tiny snow globe with like just two little, what are those? Two little walkways coming off of it. And then when they compared it to Dolly Parton, who had like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, fireworks, her big stage, the star, all kinds of stuff, her outfit, like it was a production.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow's was not, which was kind of sad. But people don't, I mean, who watches the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving? Everybody watches the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Anyway, my next story is Ozzy Osbourne. So, just random. Sharon Osbourne has recently been in the like media because of she's on Ozempic or she's on one of the like weight loss shots, and she's lost a dramatic amount of weight. And people, her family and friends, her husband as well, are concerned with the amount of weight loss she's had because she doesn't want to stop.
Oh, well, Kelly, her daughter, lost a bunch of weight too,
and she's she looks
like a different person.
Not the word, but she's upset with her mom for how skinny her mom is.
Oh, really? And her mom's like little teeny tiny also. She's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah. I'll show you really quick. Sharon Osbourne.
Ew, she looks like a skeleton.
I wish there was a full body picture, but she's tiny.
Well, I think she had the weight loss surgery like years and years ago because if you see pictures of back like in the early 90s and the late 80s, I mean, she was a big woman. was tiny, but she was big, like her daughter Kelly. Like they were big.
Yeah.
So to see her like that, that's sad. That's scary looking.
Yeah.
Skeleton looking.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know how she's doing, but her husband, Ozzy Osbourne, is not doing well. Ozzy was diagnosed with Parkinson's back in 2003, but he didn't announce it to the media, to the world, until 2020. And he's kind of just had a major decline. He also had a surgery in June 2022. Mm-hmm. And it was it was a fourth spinal surgery.
Yikes.
To try and correct damage from a fall that he had in 2019. And it affected metal rods that were put in his back from a bike crash in 2003.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
on top of all the drug damage that he's done to his brain.
And apparently the second surgery left him crippled. Oof. So he's just not doing well. He even said that he feels like he's only got 10 years left to live, if that. He also mentioned that he has a assisted suicide pact. He wants, if something's going downhill, he wants someone to take him to Switzerland, put him out of misery type thing. Mm-hmm.
Well, Jack Osbourne is on the Special Forces show that we're watching.
That's right.
And he was diagnosed with MS, muscular dystrophy, some years ago, maybe 2012. But it hasn't really let it affect him. He's fine. I think it curbed his drug use, and he's taken a responsible toll on life.
MS is the one that comes in waves, right?
Yes.
You can be really good, and then you can kind of have dips and lows.
Relapse, yeah. And then be down and out for a little bit. So he's on the Special Forces, and the MS hasn't stopped him from doing things in life. He even really wanted to be in the military, but obviously given his status, he was gonna never be able to be in the military. Mm-hmm. But he has done a bunch of military training. So he's done really well in the Special Forces show. But this last 2 episodes ago, they had to do a physical fight with the other person. They had to fight each other, actually. And I think he got his ass kicked, but his heart rate went up really high and he could not get it down. So he couldn't get his heart rate down, and he was checking his heart rate the whole time by his watch. And then they went to bed and his heart rate was still really elevated. And that's very dangerous for a person with MS, apparently. So they sent him to the medical people and they checked it, monitored him, and decided that he had to be medically discharged. He wasn't able to complete the show.
Well, at least he didn't quit like everyone else.
He didn't even want to quit. Yeah, he didn't even want to quit. However, Dwayne thinks that's just a crutch, and he mentally got his ass kicked and physically got his ass kicked that episode. And once you're mentally done, you're checked out, there's no turning back. So rather than quit, Dwayne thinks he made more of a big deal than he should have. But he's out of the show.
Tom Sandoval's gone.
No,
right?
Tom Sandoval is still hanging on.
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing really well, actually. There's not a lot of redeeming qualities with Sandoval, but he is.
Oh, did you see that apparently something's supposed to happen in this new Vanderpump season where Ariana said that she thinks people are going to kind of turn on her? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you have any idea of what it would be?
I think, just given the fact that it's been so long, and he didn't cheat on us.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying what do you think she could have done for people to turn on her?
I think by not forgiving him, or maybe still being mad at people who are being friends with him again, because Lala's friends with him again. Sheena's friends with him again.
Yeah. Sheena was in his room.
Yeah. At BravoCon.
At BravoCon.
Yeah. So I really do think, he didn't cheat on us. So we're going to have to forgive him. He's not our friend, but we still watch his show.
You still think he's a scumbag.
He is still a scumbag. Absolutely. But I don't think.
But you do have to move on.
Yeah, we do have to move on. I don't hate him as much as I did back in March when this happened.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Is Tyler Cameron still on the show?
Oh, he is. And he's the best one.
As I would expect.
Yeah, he's the most physical, the best motivator. Him and JoJo Siwa are besties. They motivate each other. They high five each other. They keep accountability. Like him.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for JoJo. Wow.
Yeah. JoJo's really kicking ass.
Around.
And she said she's like, hey, I am a team player 100%. I will stand in line and do what I need to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not much of a leader, but I am definitely a teammate.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can see that. I mean, she was on, Dance Moms for so long and learned to be in a team.
Literally.
Yeah. But yeah, the show is so good. It's so good. Like some of these things, like
I literally don't know anyone else who watches it or talks about it. You were literally the only one.
I think it's so good. The things that they do, like the one we just watched, they had to get in a helicopter that was lifted over water, and they were strapped in to the seat. No. And then the helicopter was lowered down into the water, not dropped. I mean, it was just lowered. They had to stay underwater for 15 seconds, undo their seatbelt, go behind the seat, grab a life vest, and then swim out and swim up. And I mean, it's freezing there. It's snowing wherever they are. I have no idea. But, and I have to hold my nose, so I would drown instantly. Panic would ensue, and it would be terrible.
You'd be fine.
I would not be fine. I would not be fine.
Are you a good swimmer?
I mean, above water? I mean, I'm sure I could. If given...
I don't know if I've ever seen you actually swim.
I mean, who just goes out and swims?
A lot of people.
If I'm in the pool, I'm got a beer in my hand.
You literally lounge.
And
when
I
we
stand there.
Pool, you lounge. You just chill.
Like, what am I going to do? Swim around?
You've never?
Have you swam a lap?
Mom was a lifeguard.
True. Okay.
I literally had to.
True. I mean, I would never be able to be a lifeguard because I'd have to hold my nose and try to save somebody with one hand. And all these things that they're doing underwater, like, I would be like trying to like, how could I do that with one hand?
You can. You put your face in and you blow bubbles. They teach you that when you're like learning to swim.
There's something different with my
literally
face that water goes up my nose instantly.
It goes up everybody's, but then you don't really feel it. Like
I do. I feel it in my brain. Like pool water is in my brain. Like I cannot do it. So I would quit instantly. And it's so funny because Dwayne and I were talking about like, he was in the military and a police officer for so long, and he's done Ironman challenges and run marathons. And
didn't he make you run through the mud?
Yeah, we did a Tough Mudder together.
Insane. Can't imagine. I should have been there for that.
I did not quit, but I am a quitter by nature.
You're a quitter.
If I don't want to do it, if I don't think I can do it,
because you don't need to.
Exactly.
I fully support the quitter.
To prove?
Why? Yeah. Hey.
Like who are you?
You don't want to do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. So I would. I mean, and him. He is like. It's all mental. Like you don't give up. Your brain just gives up. I'm like, my brain is not
supposed to be.
sane.
Yeah. What is it? Mind over matter.
Yeah.
You're supposed to just be able to push through. Like it's just in your head.
Yeah. He's like, your body can take you there as long as you can. Like your brain is what's going to make you quit or keep going. I'm like, I didn't get that gene. Like I quit everything if I don't want to do it. If I'm losing,
we're participation trophy people.
We are participation trophy people. So funny. But I mean, like I wouldn't do any of it. Not one. I wouldn't carry that backpack that they have to carry around. I wouldn't shit out in the wilderness.
If you had to, you would. I feel that's the whole mind over matter. You totally would. These people, like, if you were in the military, you would have to. People are making you, right?
Number one, I'm not going to sign up for the military because no one's going to tell me what to fucking do.
True.
Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm going home.
Fair.
But yeah, I don't have that gene. Like I'm a quitter by nature. Like, no, just not gonna do it. So the fact that they're like carrying on is just insane to me.
Yeah, it could be me.
It could never be me.
I mean, maybe.
Jordan.
It could be me. I feel like I could do it. I totally would. But I did more team sports and things like that than you.
True. I've quit everything.
And I don't think I've quit anything. I mean,
I did not quit the Tough Mudder. I did finish it.
Yeah, you did. And that's a big deal for you.
I mean, I didn't do a couple of the things.
It's also good to mention you did Camp Gladiator for a while.
Yeah,
like, those workouts fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And you did all of it.
I did.
You worked yourself up there. You never quit. No. You hated, you cussed out the people in your head.
Oh, I hated every fucking minute.
You gave all the daggers, but you did it.
I did.
That's a big accomplishment. You should be proud of that.
Look at at you pumping me up. Maybe I need to go do something.
Hey, you work out every day, most days.
4 days. 4 days. 4 days a week. Yes, I do.
And you don't quit that.
No.
See?
No.
You come a long way.
I have come a long way. Yeah.
All right. Next story is comedian Matt Rife.
Oh my gosh.
A 20-something-year-old white boy who is averagely cute, I feel. He's not even cute to me,
He is it's subjective because some
agree.
things I can see like, oh, I can see how he's cute. But then some things like I'm like, who said this dude is cute?
Agreed. Yeah.
Like if he smiles with his teeth, he's cute. But when
His
he
teeth are
doesn't,
veneers, so that doesn't count. Those are fake.
but when he doesn't smile with his teeth, he looks like, you know that meme of that kid that's wearing the
He's in the pajamas with the hat or his hair. He's like making that like meh face or like the school picture one. Yeah,
yes,
he does look like that.
it looked Dwayne sent me that. He was like, this is Matt Rife as a kid, and I was like,
Brandon and I watched this show on Netflix called Big Mouth. And he looks like the main character. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you.
well, Matt Rife, he started on Wild and Out.
Yes,
When he was a teenager.
this is Matt Rife. he's this kid. He's Nick.
Yeah. Do the Matt Rife meme
Matt Rife meme. Okay.
with the kid.
Matt Rife. Oh, you want to see that one specifically? Matt Rife meme. I don't even know what this one. Yeah,
That's literally him. Yeah.
in the SpongeBob outfit.
Yeah. So,
That's funny. Anyway.
he's super funny, but he's funny on the fly. Like he is funny, quick-witted. So he started on Wild and Out, and those are just like, back-to-back jokes, back-to-back.
Love Wild and Out.
Yes. So then his comedy career never really took off. And then during COVID, his buddy decided to post some of his crowd work at his comic shows. Comic shows? Comedian shows? What do they call it?
Comedy shows?
Comedy shows.
What did you call it the first time?
Comic shows? Like, what the fuck is it called? His comedy shows. So he interacts with the audience, and he is like so funny.
Yeah,
on these,
he's funny.
He's so funny on these comebacks and stuff that he's so quick-witted. So they gave him, he blew up on TikTok.
Obviously.
Blew up. So then he went on this like humongous tour.
It sold out.
Out everywhere.
Instantly.
We tried to
saw
get
people
tickets.
trying to get tickets.
Yeah. We tried to get tickets.
I did not know you were a fan like that.
Well, I mean, Anna and I were going to go see him.
Oh, Anna's a 20-something. That's fair.
So we were going to go see him. So we scouted it out. I mean, they sold out too fast. We were not going to be able to get tickets. So they gave him a Netflix special. We're like, okay, cool. Like, this is going to be so good.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, we watched it the day before Thanksgiving. No, the day before Friendsgiving. It sucked.
Oh, he's not funny?
He's not funny at all. At
Oh,
all.
no.
At all. Not one. I mean,
you didn't laugh?
I may have chuckled, maybe,
Yeah.
but there was no crowd work.
Oh.
And now TikTok
I only
is trying.
saw one thing about him recently.
Yeah, they're trying to cancel him.
Yeah. What did he say for him to get canceled?
So he obviously he is a handsome man, and all the ladies love him.
Yeah.
So all the male comics are giving him shit, saying you don't have any male fans. Like you're being a comedian on your looks. Like you're for the women.
Who cares? It's making money. Isn't that the whole point?
Apparently, in the comic world, like that's not a good thing.
Okay.
You need male fans. I guess women aren't funny.
That's just going to piss me off.
I know. So he's like, well, my comedy special is for the dudes. If you're a woman, you probably get offended. This is for the dudes. Oh. So he opens up the comedy special with not even a funny story. But him and his buddy are going to Applebee's. And the hostess of Applebee's has a black eye. And he goes on this story diatribe about like, how is this the face of your company, a woman with a black eye? And, if she kept her mouth shut, she wouldn't have a black eye. I mean, literally domestic violence.
It's like misogynistic joke.
All misogynistic jokes.
Okay.
And it just wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. It was terrible. And I'm just like, Dwayne's nephew was here and we were like hyping him up. Like, Matt Rife's so funny because I was showing him like TikTok stuff and we're all just sitting there like, oh,
cringing.
This isn't funny. Like, he's not funny. And then the next day I had to, like, Pat, let me show you some YouTube videos of his crowd work. And those were funny. We were sitting there just laughing our asses off. But the Netflix special is terrible. Like, I don't recommend watching it.
And then I saw that he shared something like, if you were offended and click this link, and it was like it was a link to a helmet for special needs.
Yeah. He was like, I'm not apologizing. I'm a comedian. This is my official apology. Click here if you want to read it. And it's literally a link to buy a special needs helmet because you can't take a joke, I guess. And he's just like, you're not going to cancel me. But it's not funny. I don't recommend anybody watching it. Yeah.
I feel like Braden wanted to watch it, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But he'll probably watch it. Well, that's unfortunate for him. I'm sure he won't be canceled.
Yeah.
But he might. I don't know.
If Chris Brown's not canceled for literally beating women.
Literally leaving the black eye on a woman.
Literally beating women, then he's not going to be canceled.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our next story is Tiffany Haddish.
Yes. Tiffany Haddish. She is going through it right now.
Ever since her breakup with Common. I mean, poor Tiffany Haddish.
So she was so in love with Common. They dated
Which I thought they were cute together.
I thought they were so cute together. He is a handsome man.
He is so cute, yes.
Handsome man. And then they broke up, which she said is not mutual. He obviously broke up with her. We still don't know the reason why. But
she wanted kids in like a future.
Oh.
She wanted to settle down. And Common said, no.
Yeah.
Not for him.
Well, Common's dating Jennifer Hudson now, and that's all over the news. So it's probably
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Ooh, and she's so pretty.
Yeah, yeah. So Tiffany Haddish is just like going through it, and she performed on Thanksgiving night for some kind of free comedy festival, and then apparently went out and got drunk and got pulled over for a DUI at 5:30 in the morning. That next morning,
she was asleep at the wheel.
She was asleep at the wheel on Beverly Drive, like in the middle of Beverly Hills, just like slumped over.
Stopping traffic.
Slumped over a steering wheel, passed out.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she could have fell asleep with her foot on the gas and just kept going.
Yeah. Like, was it in park and she just decided like take a nap?
She was stopped in the lanes of traffic and not pulled to the side.
This is her second DUI. First one was January 22.
So it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah. And she hasn't even went to court yet. For her court case for that is not till December.
Why is it so far away?
I don't know. California.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe they just have like a lot going on.
Yeah, I think they've got like a lot of court things, I guess. But they said that she went willingly. I mean, she fucked up. Like
43 and you're having 2 DUIs?
2 DUIs.
That's nuts. One more, you go to prison, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How long do they stay on your record? Do you know? Like
forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
So even if it's 10 years from now and she gets a third one, that would be prison?
Yeah.
These other 2, like, they'll just stay there.
Depending on the judge or what state she's in. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But there's literally people who have had more than 3 that are still driving around. That just happens to not. Don't tell me that's her fucking mugshot.
She looks rough. That's her mugshot.
Recently?
No. This is the one from falling asleep.
Smiling.
This is the one from falling asleep at the wheel in January 2020.
She looks like a clown.
So that's the same one. This was her when she got arrested the other day. And that's her, going willingly. But this is the last one.
Wow. I mean, why are you smiling in a mugshot? That's terrible.
She was drunk. She probably thought she was just giggly happy. Who knows?
If I have a mugshot,
She later joked about it on Jimmy Fallon. She said, I can say this, Jimmy. I've been praying to God to send me a new man, a good man. And God went ahead and sent me 4 in uniform.
Yikes.
That makes it sound like it stems from a relationship. Her saying,
absolutely. Yeah. She needs to hit some rehab and do a life intake, reevaluate.
I mean, it's been a year and a half. Like, it's almost been 2 years. No, you should not.
She hasn't even been reprimanded for that. for that. She hasn't even paid the consequences for the first one yet.
That's true. That's true. I guess she really hasn't had the opportunity to learn. I mean, she definitely has had the opportunity to learn. Being arrested should have been the catalyst for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Sad. I mean, you should know better.
You should. My next story it's Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
So she just resumed the Eras Tour in South America, and she performed in Brazil. And I feel like I said this the last time.
I don't think we talked about her jumping into his arms and.
No, I don't think that's happened. So she was in Rio in Brazil. She had one show.
Rio is in Brazil.
Rio de
Janeiro. Yeah. Is in Brazil. I had no clue.
Yeah, I think it's the capital.
Oh.
We already said we're not a geography podcast. Still holds true. Yeah, so he didn't know. He was in Argentina. Not Brazil.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Travis Kelce showed up in Argentina. She threw out the lyric "Coming home to the guy on the Chiefs."
Yeah.
Or the guy on the Chiefs coming home to me or whatever.
Yeah.
And Karma. And it was great, amazing. Her dancers' reactions to that.
Oh, I loved
hilarious.
it.
So cute.
They were so surprised.
Yeah. He was on the sidelines, with her dad, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Her next concert, Brazil.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like super freaking hot there.
Yeah, they were having some kind of crazy heat wave.
It was a heat wave. Also, you know how we here in America, in Dallas, buy our tickets, we get seats, like we are in a certain section. It's a free-for-all. They do not have assigned seats. They don't have anything. You got to line up. People were camping days in advance to try to make sure they were in the front of the stage to see her. So that was red flag number one.
Yeah.
This heat wave. The company that was putting on the show was shut the air vents, blocked areas like with blockades.
Didn't they have a roof that was supposed to open but was closed?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think the roof was closed.
I just remember like the air.
And there was like no air on.
No airflow. Nothing happening. They had water for astronomical prices. They weren't allowing people to bring their own water bottles. So people were passing out from heat stroke. Like they had been there all day. And one girl died during the show, I believe. And Taylor didn't know until the end. She ended up pushing the next concert from Saturday to Monday because the heat was going to be worse. There are videos, Taylor's red. Fans are all over TikTok saying how like scary it was. You could see Taylor taking like deep breaths before she does this like stage dive down under and she's like deep breaths. She's red. It looks horrible.
Yeah, scary.
But multiple people passed out from heat stroke. Yes, so this one girl died and Taylor was like heartbroken.
I can imagine.
Is the reason they postponed and like canceled the show next. She wanted to cancel it like right away, but the company made her wait until like an hour before the performance. People had already waited in the heat, were already lining up, and then they announced it. So messed up. So now there's an investigation being launched against the Brazilian entertainment company to see like if it was criminal, like the crime of endangering life and health, which they did. I mean. And Taylor's team and her were passing out waters while they were on stage. Her team members were passing them out to the crowd. There were people from the company, like the venue and stuff, saying they can't do that, like trying to stop them.
It's water.
Exactly. But they were wanting them to pay for it. Like it's all about money.
I would have been, Taylor would have been like, everybody get water. I will buy it. I will buy water for everybody in here.
Yeah. And
do you know if she's reached out to, is that the girl that died?
Yes, that's the girl that died.
Do you know if Taylor reached out to her family? And
I don't know if she's reached out to the family.
I bet probably paid for it.
Fans were trying to do this, like they were going to have signs and hold them up and be like justice for this girl. I can't remember her name. But they canceled that because it was going to make it like bad for Taylor. Like it was going to make it like Taylor's fault.
Yeah.
People were like booing her apparently, like blaming her. And apparently she was like devastated, distraught.
Oh, I can imagine.
The girl's family came out and told like people not to do anything like that. So they ended up not doing this like fan special thing or whatever. Yeah. She ended up staying in Rio over Thanksgiving because she like had another show to do and she was like just super upset. So they're all trying to like work and figure it out. And I bet like a criminal investigation is about to happen.
Yeah.
It's giving Astro World.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I can't imagine like dying from a heat stroke. Like your body's literally burning from the inside out. Like, oh.
That's terrifying.
So sad.
She's so young.
Yeah. Just going to see Taylor Swift. Doesn't come home. So sad.
It's scary to think like this, you know, this isn't the first time a fan has died at the Eras Tour. Like a fan somewhere here in the U.S. was leaving one of the shows and got hit by a car.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's scary.
Yeah.
So much. It's a lot. I can't imagine what it feels like to know, like, you were their last big thing in their life. Like, they were looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And scary. I don't know. Heartbreaking. Lighter news. Paris Hilton.
Yeah, she just came out with a new baby with a daughter. Her son, Phoenix, is 11 months old. And she said on Thanksgiving, she posted a little video saying that he was a big brother. She has a second baby via surrogate. And guess what the name is? The only thing Paris could have a baby name.
What?
London.
Well, that's so cute.
So cute.
It's giving London Tipton. You know?
Oh,
and that character from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody is literally based off of Paris Hilton. Oh. But it's so cute that she's carrying on
I love it.
The city names.
Yeah.
Like, you have
Even
a Phoenix, you obviously need a Paris. And she's London. Like,
yeah.
I mean, hold on. Flip that. She's Paris. She needed a London.
Oh, that's the
Phoenix.
cutest name ever.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm so happy for her. And they've only been together like maybe 3 years. And she's like, this is the love of my life. Like, this is the first time I've ever... Carter.
What's their last name? How do you say it?
I have no idea.
It's an R. Rim or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to ask you.
I think it's Room.
R-E-U-M?
Yeah.
Room?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's like, this is the first time I've even thought about having kids. And now she's like, I just can't wait to expand my family.
She was literally engaged before this.
But this is the first time that she's wanted kids with a man.
True. Do you know who she's engaged to? This is just random. He was on the Secret Life of American Teenager. He was Grace's boyfriend, the footballer looking one. Yeah, that's who she was engaged to before this.
What?
Let me verify that. But I swear.
You know, she was with Nick Carter too.
Yeah, that's right. She had to buy her last engagement ring because obviously that dude was nobody.
I mean, he was in Secret Life of American Teenager, and he was lame on that show. Couldn't possibly.
Yeah. Chris Zylka.
Let me see.
This guy.
What?
Hold on. Let me find a better picture for you. There you go. Is that better?
Verify. Because that's not who I think in my head.
Who do you think?
I mean, that's not who I think the Secret Life of American Teenager is.
You might be right. But he's from other things. He's from...
Not from Secret Life of American Teenager.
Okay, well, he's from something Disney. Hold on. See, you're right. Damn it, I haven't really thought this entire time this is this random ass dude from this show. Okay. Confirming that is not him.
Yeah, that's Greg Finley.
Yes. Yeah.
Because this dude's cute.
Hold on. What the hell is this guy from? God, I'm just giving misinformation out here.
Right? Look at me calling you to the carpet.
I know. I'm glad you did. He was in a couple episodes of 90210. He was The Flash and The Amazing Spider-Man. He was in this movie. Oh, he might be from, maybe it's from 10 Things I Hate About You. 10 Things I Hate About You is a TV show. He was Joey.
I didn't see a TV show.
I wonder if that's what it's from. Anyway.
Congratulations to Paris.
Congrats, Paris. Yay. New baby.
And little baby London.
Was Phoenix a surrogate also? Mm-hmm. Do you think she's going to wait longer to post London because people just demolished her for Phoenix's head shape?
I don't know. I don't think she cares. Because she still posted Phoenix after that.
Well, after she had to say something.
Well, that's just because people are mean.
And then, of course, you got to keep going because you can't just, like, make it look like you're upset and it got you.
Yeah. But can you imagine being a surrogate for Paris Hilton? I mean, they're only 10 months apart, so it's obviously a different person.
I mean, lots of celebrities have surrogates. Kim Kardashian had a surrogate.
Yeah. How much money do you think they make making a surrogate?
Oh, totally. Like, got to be a lot.
I mean,
$50,000.
I would do that as a job. I would.
You can make like $20,000 as a person now.
Yeah, I would do it. I mean, I don't have a uterus.
Used to work with, his wife
was a surrogate. Really? Mm-hmm. Well, we love 90 Day Fiance, like all the spinoffs of 90 Day Fiance and everything. And there's 2 guys in Mexico that are doing a surrogate, and it is frowned upon in Mexico because family is so important, I guess. And they were talking to the potential surrogate. I'm like, just want to make sure, like, you understand, like, you're going to give this baby to us. And she started to cry. She's like, of course I'm going to do it. But of course it's going to be like in my body and I will love the baby.
Well, no.
Exactly.
Then you cannot have our baby.
Exactly. I mean, she was crying, like devastated. And it wasn't going to, it was going to be, I don't even know if it was going to be her egg.
Uh-huh.
But she was
surrogates usually the couple's embryo put in.
Well, these were 2 dudes, so it couldn't be an embryo.
Oh.
So it's going to have to be somebody's egg. Oh. So I don't know if they were going to like fertilize. Oh, I think they were going to fertilize the egg and then implant it in her. But I don't know if she's going to make the cut because she was crying so much.
Probably not.
Yeah. But I would totally do it if I...
You've always said that.
Yeah.
You would carry other people's baby. You've even said you would carry my baby if I could.
Absolutely.
You've said that.
I don't have a uterus. I can't do it now. Mm-hmm. But I would totally do it. But I only think that's because, I was a literal baby when I was pregnant with you. And I didn't get the full experience of being pregnant. So I just would want to do it.
How far along in your pregnancy was I born?
I found out when I was almost 4 months pregnant, and I had you at 7 months pregnant. So I only knew I was pregnant for 3 months.
When do women typically find out when they're pregnant?
6 to 7 weeks.
So that's only like a month or 2, and you just made it 4 months without knowing?
Yeah.
It's because you were so young, huh?
I was 16. Like, who has normal periods at 16?
That's true. You're right.
Yeah.
You just thought nothing of it.
No. I'm like, oh, I didn't get my period this month. This is cool.
Or the month after, after?
Yeah.
So you were only 7 months. So you never got the big full belly.
No. I gained 16 pounds. So I never got to have like a full 9-month pregnancy. I had like 1 maternity outfit. I have literally 2 pictures of me pregnant.
It's so sad.
I know.
I hate that for you.
I know.
But you were 16 and you didn't want your picture taken.
No.
Your acne was bad. That's the only one I've seen. And you hate it.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. I had a diet of Cheetos and Chick-fil-A. So I couldn't imagine my skin being, well taken care of. And Dr. Pepper.
But you have great skin now. You've always had great skin. So
I think I think it just exploded when I was a teenager and pregnant. Like, I'm going to give it all to you now so you can have a great skin as an adult.
That's funny. All right. The last one I've got, which I guess we didn't really do. We didn't announce honorable mentions, but a couple of them kind of just, bad honorable mentions. Yeah. So this would be my final one. And it's just so random because I know who Hall & Oates are, but it took me reading like the articles about them to know like what songs were theirs.
I could not name
Your
you
Kiss
one.
is on my list.
Oh, okay.
Lips?
Lips or list?
Yeah, that's theirs. I did not know that.
No.
And there's actually...
So what about them?
Oh. Anyway, Daryl Hall got a restraining order against his music partner, John Oates. Mm-hmm. Apparently, they've been having like a long time like legal battle, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like a feud? I thought they were called Hall & Oates. Like I didn't.
What do you mean?
Holland.
Oh.
Hall and Oates. Like one person. I had no idea it was like Hall
You
and
did not.
Oates. No, I had no clue.
Oh my gosh. So it's over like the division of their royalties, and no one. Okay, hold on.
He's like 77 years old. Hook him up with Dolly.
Apparently, the court documents are sealed, so no one actually knows what this is about. People are speculating it could be about like royalties or over Oates wanting to sing their songs in like solo acts.
Oh.
Which, how can you sing?
How can you sing a two-person?
Exactly. I mean, it'd only be one person singing the two people songs. They look like the epitome of
1977.
yeah, literally. I don't know who is who.
I have no clue.
But that mustache and that perm.
And that jean jacket.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Man Eater is also one of their songs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Rich Girl, She's Gone, Man Eater, and Out of Touch.
Man Eater.
He is a tiny little guy.
That is him? You could put him in your pocket.
Put him in your pocket in this picture right here.
He's sitting down. That's why he didn't look so small.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay, because that guy was sitting. You can tell by his tiny little legs. He's not Bruno Mars. Tiny little guy.
I mean, he literally comes up to the dude's shoulder.
He's looking down at him so endearingly.
Which one's suing? Do you know? Which one's suing who? Or do you know?
Hall is suing Oates.
Do you know which one in that
If someone
picture?
asked me, I would say the blonde guy is Hall and the dark-haired guy with the mustache is Oates.
Why would you say that?
Because left to right. That's how you read things, and that's how they're standing, left to right.
Oh, okay.
That's my interpretation on that. They recorded 21 albums and over 80 million units.
Wow.
Like, they are the most successful duo in music history.
Look at his
Isn't that
little
insane?
arms.
He looks like a bulldog. He's so tiny.
What is he wearing? Cheetah.
Anyway.
Wow.
But yeah, so they've never had solo careers. They never have officially announced like they were splitting up. They've always kind of just like come back and done tours together.
But they hate each other.
But apparently they were never like friends. Literally last year, Bill Maher was interviewing. I couldn't think of the word interviewing. Bill Maher was interviewing
Bill Maher?
Bill Maher.
I'm like, why are we talking about the same dude again?
Who even has an ER? Bill, say it again.
Bill Maher?
Bill Maher was interviewing Hall. And he was like, you think Jonas is my partner? He's my business partner. He's not my creative partner. Like, that has so much shade.
Yikes.
He said, John and I are brothers, but we're not creative brothers. We're business partners. We made records called Hall and Oates together, but we've always been very separate, and that's a very important thing to me. Like, that sucks.
Yeah. Look how little he is. That's so cute.
I'm sure he would love that. He's like probably 30 in this picture, if that, more than that.
I mean, he's literally 4'10".
He's tiny. Anyway, disputes amongst the best-selling music duo. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Arguably.
It's not arguably. It was proven. They had the most selling records, the two of them, together.
Wow.
Look how cute they are. He's
He's
got to sit on things to make him look the same height. He's giving, oh my God. What's the other, Queen. Who's the main singer of Queen?
Freddie Mercury?
Freddie Mercury. He's giving Freddie Mercury.
But Freddie Mercury was like super tall.
Yeah, I know. But right in this picture on the moped.
Yeah, with the head, with the hair.
With the hair and the mustache.
Yeah, with the head.
Anyway, all right.
Anyway. So it is trivia time, right?
It is trivia time.
It is my turn for trivia. And we are going straight 80s. Speaking of Hall and Oates. I've got a couple of movie trivia questions and music trivia questions.
Okay. All
from
right.
the 80s.
Okay, I'm ready.
Number one, what was the highest grossing film of the 80s?
The Goonies. Pretty in Pink.
No.
What else happened?
One more guess.
Is it a John Hughes movie?
No.
Oh.
Steven Spielberg.
The Mummy. I have no idea. That's the 90s.
Mummy.
I don't know.
E.T.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't have guessed that, but it makes sense.
Number 2. What 80s film featured a group of high schoolers spending the day in detention?
Oh, Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good one.
That's a John Hughes movie.
Yeah. Number 3. What sort of car is used as a time machine in Back to the Future?
The DeLorean.
Oh, look at you.
I used to love that movie.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do some music.
Okay, good luck. All right. I know nothing.
What music artist divorced Sean Penn in 1987?
Madonna. Easy.
Oh, ding. What was the name of Whitney Houston's first platinum single?
Dancing.
Mm-hmm. You're on the right track. You're on the right track.
Dance in the Rain. I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. What was the name of the band in 1981 who wrote Don't Stop Believing?
Journey.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I got. Good job.
Nice.
That was 6. You did 5 out of 6.
Well,
4 out of 6.
technically.
Yeah.
I was on the right track with the Whitney one, but
yeah.
I couldn't remember the name.
Good job. Look at you.
I guess I do know more about the 80s than I thought.
You're welcome.
You raised me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's honestly, yeah.
Good job.
Wow, that's impressive.
So next week's schedule.
Oh, it's going to change.
Yeah. You're going out of town.
I am going out of town. I'm going to San Antonio to celebrate my cute little nephew, Steven. He's turning 1, my best friend's son.
And he is the cutest,
They came to
sweetest
Friendsgiving,
baby.
and my mom got to meet Steven, and he is the happiest
Love
little
him.
guy.
I mean, he was just all over the place, just bear crawling all over the yard.
I love him so much.
Love him. He is the cutest thing. He was such a happy baby.
Yeah, but he turns 1, so we're going to SeaWorld for his birthday.
Nice.
So we will not be here Friday. So,
And Friday's my birthday.
Friday is also your birthday.
Yeah.
The big 4-6.
4-6. How the fuck did that happen?
You're still 27 in my brain.
I'm 25 in mine.
I was thinking about this. I lost what I was thinking, but you were like 28. No. I was thinking about, because I need to put my nose ring back in. I have my nose pierced.
Yeah.
And it's probably closing up because I haven't had it in a while. And I was thinking, like, you got your nose pierced at 30.
30.
And I remember you being 30. I remember that all of that happening, and you did not seem 30.
No,
I would have put 35 at least, like in my brain.
Ouch.
What do you mean? I thought you were older. Like, you didn't seem 30. You seemed more mature, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Should I get my nose pierced again?
I think you should. I don't think you should have ever taken it out.
I know. Me neither. I think I should. I wonder if I could wear it to work. I don't know.
I don't see why not. You're in an office, in a room with 2 people.
True.
You don't see anyone during your day.
Yeah. I would do it. I would love it. I thought it was so cute.
It was cute. You only took it out because you thought you were old.
Yeah. I have a little fake hoop that I wear sometimes.
I've never seen you wear that.
I wore it to the white
Around
trash.
the house?
I wore it to the white trash party.
That doesn't count.
But it's so cute.
Yeah.
But see, I wouldn't want to, if I got it pierced again, I would want to go.
Just do a little stud.
No, I want a hoop.
Oh, do a hoop.
Can they pierce it with a hoop?
No, it's got to be a stud. I mean, maybe.
Like, I don't want a big diamond stud
Because it's
sticking
gotta
out my nose.
Just do a little one. Because they've got to do the gun. Like, and or whatever it is, a little stabby thing. I don't think they can do a hoop.
I don't know. I'm also 46, and I don't know if I want to,
Live your life. Age is just a number. It's literally just a social construct. Like, you're only 46. You're not,
I mean,
I'm 46. Literally, you're still so young.
I mean, I agree. I'm still so young. I'm as young as I
Get your
feel.
nose pierced.
I mean, why not pierce my eyebrow then? And pierce my lip.
Well, you've never wanted any of those things, so that's why.
True. Maybe I could talk one of my friends into getting a nose pierced with me.
Which friend? I can't imagine them getting their nose pierced, though.
Is Anna's nose pierced?
I think it is. I honestly think her nose is pierced. Think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, we'll still put an episode out next week. So
Yeah.
listen for that. We will not skip.
Yeah. And we got a lot of positive feedback at Friendsgiving of our podcast. And it's super helpful. I love it that people are listening. And it's been so nice.
If you listen on Spotify, there's a little Q&A. And it's like, what do you think of this episode? And I would really like legit criticism. Like,
No.
Mom, we can only go up from here.
No. Dwayne gives me a lot of
This is
criticism.
why I am the manager. I will handle the producing.
Okay.
And I'll take the feedback.
Okay.
I'll break it down to you nicely.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Just be like Kim Kardashian. You know, you could say nice things like this. Say it like that.
Okay. We'll keep it like that.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for listening.
Yes.
Like, share, comment. Go ahead and send this to everyone you know.
Yeah.
At least one other person. Help us grow. We'll help you grow. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, we're definitely helping you keep up with the times because a lot of people don't even know what we're talking about. So you could take this information to the water cooler at work and be like, hey, do you know what Kim Kardashian said?
Do they still have water coolers at work? Are we in the 80s?
I don't know.
Go ahead and put it on Microsoft Teams.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Love you.
Love you.